You know, my channel is mostly about very budget-friendly guitars. In fact, very cheap guitars. Of the 11 guitars I own, most of them were acquired for under $100. The most expensive one I have, brand new, was about $250, but I didn't pay anywhere near that. And if you were to ask me, is there a guitar that you would spend $500, $600, $700 on? The answer would have been no. Until yesterday, when I got to play this. Hey everybody, I'm Brant, and today I'm taking a look at this G&L guitar. This is G&L Tribute Series. It is an ASAT or ASAT or ASAT, I don't know how you say it, classic Bluesboy guitar. This guitar is beautiful, really nice looking. And when my customer brought this to me, I was flabbergasted, honestly. You know, this guitar has been in the YouTube guitar community news a lot recently because G&L just recently announced that they were shutting down the factory. Weren't going to be making these anymore. Now, unless somebody swoops in and buys the company, these guitars, what's out there may be all that there is. So when I saw this being brought into the shop, I thought, oh man, I am so lucky. So very special to have one of these, to be able to hold it and play it and work on it. What a treat, what a treat. But then I actually started playing it, and I got to tell you, this is a fun guitar to play. I really enjoy playing this guitar. I've played it for maybe half an hour, tops. And I loved every second of it. Every second. It was just that good. It feels great. It sounds great. Amazing. I may have to buy one of these. I don't know. I don't think my wife will let me buy one of these, but I may have to find some way eventually and buy one of these. It's really that good. Of all the guitars that have come in the shop, Fenders and Ibanez and Gretsch and all of them, this is my favorite so far. Ted, I love you, buddy, and that SBH that you did is fantastic, and Tease is fantastic, and that is still going to be my favorite guitar to play because this is mine and this is not mine. But if I had a choice between that and this, I think it would be this one. I really do. It's amazing. So I'm just doing a string change setup on it. Real simple stuff. There are, that I can tell, no issues with this guitar whatsoever. I think this is going to be a pretty quick job. I'm just so grateful that I've got to mess around with it. So let me read you some specs. Now, I don't know the specific specs on this guitar. There isn't an easy way to figure that out. I'm not sure when this guitar was made. I'm guessing based on the serial number that it was made in 2004, but I could be wrong. It was made in Indonesia because that's stamped on the back of the headstock. But let me give you some general specs about this type of guitar from G&L. These guitars are kind of a, Telecaster style inspired. Because it's Leo Fender's company, can I call this Telecaster? I think I should be able to, right? Yeah? Yeah, it's a Tele. Now, I believe most of the woods on this, I don't know what wood this is specifically, but from my research, typically the bodies of these guitars were made either from poplar or ash. I've also seen swamp ash. So I'm not sure. Poplar seems to be the most common spec listed, but I have occasionally seen these listed as swamp ash as well. And it is a semi-hollow. So we have our F-hole over here, and then just your regular configuration, the electronics, like a Tele. This is a hard rock maple neck. I don't know if that's something specific. And I don't know if that's across all iterations of this guitar. But that's what I've seen listed mostly on the spec sheets for this. Also, the fretboard on this particular one is rosewood. I do believe these come in with a maple fingerboard as well. The neck profile, it says it's a medium C. Sure, okay, if you say so. Fretboard radius is listed as 9.5. Now, I don't know if this is, I was going to check if this has a compound radius where it's like a 12 to 9.5. I'm not sure because I thought I'd seen that listed somewhere, but where I'm looking now, it just says 9.5. 22 medium jumbo frets. The nut width is listed as 1 5/8 inch. 18:1 ratio sealed back tuners. And as far as I can tell, the tuners there's no sloppiness to them. Everything's holding tune pretty well, given the limited amount of time I've played it so far. And we've got a traditional box steel bridge with individual brass saddles. So there are 6 brass saddles in there. Humbucker in the neck and single coil in the bridge. Single coil bridge pickup is a G&L MFD pickup, and in the neck position it's a G&L AS4255C Alnico humbucker. String through body, bolt on neck. This one has mushroom style strap buttons on it, which are nice. The neck feels great. These are nickel frets, not stainless steel, and the nut, I am not sure. It's not listed. I would assume that at this price point, maybe that it's a bone nut, but I'm not positive. The fret ends feel very nice. There's no sharpness there. I'm not sure if there are any unlevel frets. We're going to check that. I haven't noticed anything buzzing out when playing it. And what else can I say about this guitar? I think it's just standard three-way switch, single volume, single tone. But it sounds great. In fact, let me give you a little sound demo. It's keeping tune really well. It seems well intonated at this point. For the most part, pretty spot on. The action actually looks really good. So right now I just have it on a clean channel, no effects in the neck position. Middle position. And the bridge position. I got to tell you, this is, I get very few guitars that I want to play on a clean channel. This is one of those guitars that I could play this on a clean channel all day long. That being said, let's put some effects on. Just in the middle. Man, this is a lot of fun to play. So let me get new strings on it, get it set up, and take a look at some of the intricacies of this guitar. I want to check the resistance on these pickups, take a look under the control panel, see what kind of pot switch wiring we have. So let me get this on the bench and I will see you in a bit. All right, I'm very curious to see what the readings are on these pickups. So I've got it in neck position right now and I'm getting a reading of 7.6, 7.5. Okay, switch to the middle. 3.4, 3.3, and in the bridge we have 6.0. Oh, interesting. So it is hollow under here. There's a very big cavity. Oh my gosh, that magnet pulled that plate right over. Yeah, it's very sparse in there. Just a green chiclet, so it looks like full-size pots. 500. No, sorry, 250K. A250K. And the volume A250K. Tone. Box switch. That's kind of surprising. Wiring is cloth wiring somewhat. It's kind of a mix. I didn't even see if you guys could see that. Sorry if you couldn't see any of that. I think at this point I'm ready to get the strings off, so I'm going to fast forward through all that bit. Do all the checks on everything. And if I come across any issues or anything like that, I will stop and share. Otherwise, I'll see you when I'm done.
They shape the tone, they forge the flame, stamp 3 letters on the name. And G&L will play you still. Every note, every fret gives a thrill. From Leo's hands to the hearts of bands, you were the best he ever planned. The bodies sing and the neck still shine. Legacy carved in the maple grain line. Though the doors may close and the lights go down, your sound still echoes through this town. G&L will play you still. Every note, every fret gives a thrill. Leo's gift won't fade away. His spirit hums in every play. So here's to the builders, the tone, the feet, the end of the line. But the love is real.
All right, it's all cleaned up, strings changed, everything's set. The intonation is spot on, action is low. I didn't have any problems with this guitar at all. No unlevel frets. Everything was really well done on this guitar. There wasn't a whole lot that I had to pay special attention to. About the only thing that I did spend any time on was cleaning up that bridge. The bridge plate there. I think that looks a lot nicer now. But other than that, pretty easy job. I wish I'd been familiar with these guitars a long time ago. To be honest, I really hadn't started paying attention to them too closely. I'd heard of them before, but I hadn't really started paying attention until all the news started breaking up at the factory, the company closing down, going out of business. So that's a shame because these are really well made. I'm extremely impressed. Even the fingerboard edges are rolled here on the top. Just really well done. I guess I'd probably have to quote Ferris Bueller to sum it up.
It is so choice. If you have the means, I highly recommend picking one up. Thank you. Yes, sir. Mint.
Yeah, if you have the means, I highly recommend. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Cheers.